Oh, it's very special. Not a lot of teams have been able to do it, and we can put our name down as one of them. So obviously, it's a blessing.
6 today, bro. 6. Tell me about what that meant, man. Just for you to have another 2 out like this.
It was just huge for me, just to come back here and win another one and help my team win. I mean, I can't say enough about it.
How special was this run for you, man? 4 years here, man, and kind of capping it off with 3 in a row.
It's very special. Most people don't even get to 1 state championship. I was lucky enough to get to 4, and I mean, I got to share it with my best friends in the world, so I can't even explain the feeling.
Awesome, man.
Does it mean anything that it's in this stadium and this is where you're going to be playing?
Oh, that's huge. Just to win it back here, the place I'm going to be spending my next 4 years, after finishing a great 4 years here. I mean, that's just a blessing. The best one. That first one after we lost was pretty sweet. But I would say this is the best one, just for the reasons that, like I've always said, so yeah, I've grown up with these guys for years and years, and we've always dreamed of being that team to win. And just to know this is the last one, the 3rd one, not many teams can say that at all. I mean, it's a tremendous feeling. I wouldn't want to share it with anybody else.
I think this one may be a little different because you defensively were challenged by you had to get Demarius on the ground, and then you had to be your normal self on offense. What was the mental preparation like for this one, for that type of challenge?
The mental preparation is huge. I mean, we barely even went in contact all week. It was more of just learning what they do and playing to it. But I mean, at the bottom line, it came down to who's going to tackle him and who's going to score points on offense, and that's what I felt like a lot of people did. You know, I had a couple tackles, and mostly it was other guys making those big tackles when he was finding the lane. So, I mean, kudos to them for being man enough. Not a lot of people want to tackle a guy. He's a powerful guy. So, just for them being man enough to tackle him for 4 games and probably 30+ carries, that's huge.
You know, you talked about this was a good one for you, but I mean, like you said, it was easy. I mean, your offensive line, this might be the best performance I've ever seen your offensive line give you.
Oh, I would say that without hesitation. They dominated the line of scrimmage, and that's where blocking and tackling wins games. Coach Kerry's always told us that, and that proved true here today. Most of the time, I was running 10 yards in a straight line before I even had to make a cut or get touched, and that's huge. That makes my job easier, makes the game very fun.
Is this the perfect high school career? Can you think of anything else you would have wished to add except for maybe a championship as a freshman?
I wish to add that onside kick freshman year to come in our hands instead of Hanley's, but this is about as sweet as it can get.
Kerryon, how about getting 6 touchdowns during this game today? What performance like that? Put into words what that means to you.
It was huge for me, especially, you know, being able to play here the next 4 years. That's huge. But again, like I mean, that with the line playing like that, it makes it extremely easy to score those 6 times. So, but also, coach's challenge is who's going to make a play. You know, Jamarius is going to make plays. He's been doing it all year. So who's going to make plays for us? And I just felt like I stepped up to that calling.
Look ahead to next year. What do you want to bring to this program? This is your home locker room?
Hopefully, just bring the same things I brought to MA these past 4 years. Just consistency and toughness. That's what Coach Kerryon has instilled in all of us, especially me for my 4 years, and I just hope to continue that here.
Where do you stand with recruiting right now? I know you've been. Have you taken any visits recently? Or
no, I only have. Yeah, I only got the Auburn one planned officially right now. That's for I think it's January 16th through the 18th. So, okay. But I mean, I'll be busy the rest of this month with Alabama, Mississippi, and Under Armour. So this month will be pretty slow.
Okay. Are you planning on taking anything else outside of Auburn? Any other visits?
Probably so. Probably okay. Bama. Hopefully Florida State.
Okay. What are you hearing from those schools? And how
I'm hearing from Bama pretty consistently. Haven't heard from Florida State that much, but you know, right now everybody's trying to get in the national championship game with those two. So not hearing much, but just little tidbits from each school.
Did you say your commitment's pretty firm? How would you sort of say?
Yeah, I would say it's pretty strong, really strong.
Why is that?
I mean, I love it here. Every time I come here, it's a new feeling of just a homey feeling, but it's just a new one every time. It never gets old, so I just love it here.
I want to talk to you about the Iron Bowl. I know that you were saying that you just can't wait to be part of that rivalry. What did you think of that game, and what do you look forward to when you're playing an Iron Bowl?
That was a very exciting game. I always believed that Auburn could give them all they wanted if they came out and played like they're capable, and they did. They just ran out of gas, unfortunately, but at least they showed that the season's not over yet. They still have another game, and they still have to fight, and I was happy about that.
What do you think about the rivalry? And you know, you're saying you want to be a part of it. What's getting you excited about Iron Bowl?
I mean, you in this state, I mean, you wake up on that day and you just know who's who. You know, you're either red or you're blue or orange, and I mean, that's what you have to be excited about. That in this state, everybody is either one of those. So you got friends, you got enemies, but I mean, it's great. I don't think any other state has it like that.
You said Alabama's keeping in touch with you. What all have they been saying to you lately to try to
influence you to come visit?
Yeah, they were just making sure I knew that. I mean, their offense is doing very well this year. Blake Sims is doing really well. They're running the ball, but they've got a lot more versatility than they have in the past. So they're making sure they keep that in my ear.
This is your second time playing at Heritage Stadium. You know, what's that mean to you to be able to finish off your high school career here?
Oh, it means a lot. Just these last 4 years have finished off here. Next 4 years probably starting here, and I mean, it just doesn't get sweeter than that for a lot of guys. So I'm just blessed for it.
You sort of vision yourself maybe having a game like that to do with that?
I hope so. If I have a game like that ever again, I mean, I'll be excited. So, you know, obviously it's going to be a lot harder, but I hope I can keep it up.